Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Today snuck up on me. It snuck up on me. I was not prepared for this. Today's video, I am showing an advent calendar. How are we at 1 December? So much so that it's Monday. Well, you know I do a Monday video. I already filmed my Monday video and did not realize that Monday and December 1st are the same. Yeah, so we're going to end up doing Monday on Tuesday. I'm sure you guys don't mind. Yeah, there's that. Wow. How are we in December? How is that even a thing? The year's almost gone. Do you have your Christmas presents done? I'm glad I do. Yeah, I have some weaving ends in. Okay, that's not true. I have my Christmas things done that I make, you know, the socks. No, Alice is not done. Alice probably isn't going to get done before Christmas. Saving grace on that one is my daughter-in-law does not know that I planned on making that for her for Christmas. So it'll be done when it's done and she'll appreciate it and that'll be good. You won't tell on her, will you? Yeah, you won't tell. No, So there we have it. And she didn't watch my channel, so we're good. But I'm over here and I'm like, okay, well, what am I doing for my Sunday video? Or my, yeah, actually I was thinking Sunday video, whatever, but I already got that one. But what am I doing for my video? No clue. We're doing an advent calendar. We are. So I have this, and it is in this unassuming, look at this. It is just in this plain, unassuming box. So if you order one, that's how it shows up. This is from Stephanie Miller at Blackbird Sycamore Yarns. And I am so thrilled. Okay, if you've seen, I've used her yarns previously. Look at that. Blackbird Sycamore. I got introduced to her when I went to the Estes Wool Festival in July. So I bought this in July. And I knew it was coming, so that wasn't an issue. And we met up and everything, so there's no problem with that. But how is it December? All right, so all I've done is open the top of it. I did read this. I love this. It's a nice welcome. Hello, adventurer. And I did not know all of this stuff. And my box is not any different than anyone else's box. It showed up like this, sealed up. This is what I got. Oh, and guess what? If you didn't get an advent calendar and you want one, these are currently on sale. Yes, they are. They are on Etsy. I want to get you the right numbers for them. I don't remember how much I paid for mine, but pretty sure I paid more than this. They are, yeah, I know I did. They are $195.50 right now on Etsy. And if you're one of these people who's like, yeah, but I don't like fingering weight yarn, she's got you covered. She's got it in DK weight. So what she says on that, you have a choice, and she does have some of both left. I have no idea how many. I am not affiliated with her. I just find pretty things and I share them. And I bought this with my own money. This was not given to me. This was not gifted to me. I paid for this. So she says that it will include 25 hand-dyed mini skeins on your choice of yarn base. You can have the super sock. That's what I got. 75% superwash merino wool, 25% recycled nylon. Each skein is approximately 88 yards, 20 grams, 4-ply. Okay. Or you can do the Diva DK. And that one is 75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon. Each skein is approximately 49 yards for the 20 grams. And she has some of both. I don't know how many of both, but she has some of both. And I have used some of her yarn previously with the Blood of My Enemies. I used that for socks for my husband. And I do have Blackfire Opal in the works right now for another pair of socks that, do I know where those are? Well, forget about that. But they're somewhere. They're somewhere. And I made that little teddy bear with the Blackfire Opal. I don't know where the teddy bear's at either. I'm like, we moved. I don't know where anything's at. I have enough yarn out. I'm good. And then this showed up. I was saying I wasn't going to start buying a whole bunch more because I haven't unpacked my yarn. I didn't buy this recently. I bought this in July, so it doesn't count. So it says, shall we get back to the yarn? Let's get back to what this says. And then we can see what this is. I won't give any sneak peeks, but I will show you what's in the box, right? Is I'm not looking ahead, so that's why there's no sneak peeks. It says, hello adventurer, welcome to your Crafty Cryptids Winter Advent box. You are welcome to open any of the packages at any time, but the Advent is designed to be opened one package at a time from December 1st through December 25th. So please don't share any spoilers. I'm not going to share any spoilers, just letting you know, on social media until after the day of each package. Share your makes and you'll be entered to win a mystery gift from her shop. Ooh, to be awarded in late January. I didn't know about that. I think I'm gonna have to figure out what to make. I've got yarn. I don't know what colors. It's beautiful. We know that. Each of these colorways are repeatable. So if you fall in love with one and want more dyed, just ask. And that's what I did for the Blood of My Enemies. I got the sparkle base because I made my husband one with a non-sparkle base that we bought when we saw her in Estes Park. And then I went to her Etsy shop, and you can go to her listings, and she has the dye your own color, and you tell her which color it is that you want, and she'll dye those up if they're not already in stock. So that's what she did for me. And I know Erin did the same thing. Erin from Crafting Kitty, she had her specially dye some things also because she kept running out of Blood of My Enemies. I don't know why. You can add the yarn to your stash on Ravelry. Blackbird Sycamore yarn Super Sock is already on their database, so you can just set the amount to 5 skeins if you want to count all the colorways in one listing, or 0.2 skeins if you want to list each separately. If you're still searching for the perfect pattern, this is exciting. This is very exciting for it. I've created a favorite bundle on Ravelry for patterns that use mini skeins, advents, and scraps, so you can make the most of the box. And she gives the link that she created there. So I'll go ahead and link that one down below also. It's Ravelry Bundles Advent-Patterns-91, but I'll link that down below so you can click on that. I haven't looked yet, but I'm gonna. Yes, I am. It says, thank you so much for the help in making this Advent a reality. As a home micro business, I am very proud of the growth of my business and hope to continue that growth. The thing I'm most proud of is that a large percentage of my sales are to repeat customers. Yeah, I'm a repeat customer. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm part of it. I feel special. Yeah. I love getting to know each of you through your makes and posts on social media. And I love getting to meet many of you at the trunk shows and events. Please feel free to follow or friend me. I'm Blackbird Sycamore in Ravelry, at Blackbird_Sycamore_yarn on Instagram, and Stephanie Miller, Stephanie.Miller.96343 on Facebook. Please help to spread the word by using the hashtags #Blackbird_Sycamore_yarn on Instagram. This is wonderful. And she's been working on this and the colors and everything since 2024. That's what she wanted to put in here. And that's what it says on the letter. So I thought that was nice. We buy our yarns from a lot of different places, some of them big, some of them small, but it's really nice to see so many things, that it really makes a difference. Now, okay, so I've got this right here I showed. Let me show you what this is. This is a ruler on the one side, and it does give the instructions for the Kitchener stitch right here that I wouldn't be able to say it necessarily, but I've done it so many times that I just do it. But this is very, very helpful. So you've got your inches, centimeters, QR code, or yeah, you can scan the QR code to go to her information, her stuff. So this is what the box looks like. So I've got this number 1, it says Super Sock. So I'm going to open that. And then we've got all of these individual bags. So let me see. All right, so here's number 1. It's December the 1st. We're opening it. And then here's what the bags look like. We're not opening this one right now, but this is what they look like. So we get the big one for number 1. That's a big thing. This is number 1, huh? I'm opening in order. Like I said, I did Advent last year, and I did not do any peaks on that either. So I kind of like that. So no peaks. Oh, wow. Okay, so look at that. Look at that. Okay, there's a bag in here. There's a bag. I'm going to show you the yarn too. I completely forgot that she has a handmade bag in each of the Advent calendar. This thing that I'm opening, the Advent calendars. Look at that. So you've got your handle. you've got the drawstrings on both sides. And look, this is beautiful fabric. I've got the castle right here. I've got the unicorns and the trees and the trails and stuff. How pretty is that? Let's see. And it is just beautiful. Oh, look, you've got the little keychain holder kind of a thing on the inside, so you can attach whatever you want to in there that you don't want to fall out. Let's turn it inside. These are handmade. This is 100% handmade. Look at the seams on that. She's done a great job. That's beautiful. That is absolutely wonderful. And I like that nice light. It's like a light pink color on the inside. Now, I would only guess everyone's getting a different bag. Not to say there's not going to be repeats. I mean, you know, if you decide you want to order one, you may or may not get a different bag. That's all. I don't know. She might have. Who knows how many she sold? That's what I'm getting at. She might have made the same bag for everybody. I don't know. But here is my first beautiful skein. This is the lightest pale pink right here. This is absolutely beautiful. And it matches so well with the top here, which is also that light pink. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Wow, that is beautiful. Let me see, because she does sell some of the bags too on her site. I'm curious. Now I'm curious. Now I'm on a mission. All right, American Cryptid large drawstring bag. All right, so I don't know. This one's a different pattern, but look at that. That one's a side handle drawstring. I would say that's a large bag. That doesn't look like a small bag to me. And she has those at $46.75 right now on sale. Does she have any other bags? I don't know. I'm gonna see. I mean, we might as well look. Kits to order, fun stuff. What is that one under? No clue. Bag. Let's see. Okay. So she has that one, and she has a simple sack drawstring bag. And let me see, does she have any other pictures of that one? I don't think it's the simple sack. I think this is the, yeah, because the simple sack is right here. That's the large. See, here's the simple one. That's the Golden Girls. That's hilarious. So that one is $20. Yeah, so you're getting something that if you wanted more of, she charges like $40 some odd for the bags. You're getting the bag with it and the skeins of yarn. Was there anything else? Oh, here. Here we go. That was her theme for is the cryptids. And so the unicorn is an ancient mythical beast with a single horn. It was depicted as early as the Indus Valley civilization of the Bronze Age, then shown as a bovine creature with a single horn. Greek natural historians as early as, okay, that now we're getting into words I can't pronounce, but you get the idea. She gives you the history on it, and that is all of it that's in the bag. I wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else hiding in there. Wow. So here we are, day one of my beautiful Advent. I need to come up with a nice way to maybe display them. I don't know. Maybe I'll just, like I don't have enough yarn, maybe I'll get just a string, right? And just hang all of them and everything, you know, as I get each one, so we can show them and see how it gradiates through from color to color. I think that would be nice. And they're wound really, really well. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. It just totally threw me. How is it December the 1st? How is that a thing? Oh my God, it's crazy. I want to make something. I do. Well, of course I want to make something, but I want to do something so I can be part of her January. Yeah, share your makes and you will be entered to win a mystery gift from my shop to be awarded in late January. So let's see, what other things does she have in her shop? I don't know. Let's see. I wonder. Okay, so she's got 195 things in her shop. She has the sock weight, DK weight, worsted, mohair, and silk. You know that mohair's been driving me nuts lately, right? I have been so attracted. I don't even use a lot of mohair. I don't, but I have been so attracted to it and just, oh my gosh, I want to get that. And one of the reasons why I don't use a lot of mohair is we have dogs that shed. And yeah, you can't pick hair out of hairy yarn. So, you know, why? But yeah, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. So I'm gonna go buy that one. You got sparkle. Oh, yarn kits and bundles. Oh, look at this. Okay, so she's got some mini skein sets, Practical Magic mini skein set, SpongeBob SquarePants mini skein. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Look at these. So those are some of her mini skein sets. I think that's hilarious. That is just too funny. I was just curious if she had some like knitting kits or something like that. Because, you know, kits, yarn kits and bundles. Like, what is that? Roving and Bats project bags. Yep, we already looked at the 2 project bags. And some hand spun yarn and some naturally dyed yarn. Oh, that's pretty. Look at the naturally dyed ones. Look at those. Those are nice. Those are just simple and elegant right there. Those are really pretty. So I don't know. But will I win the January prize if I finish something? I don't know. Got just as much of a chance as you do, right? We all have the same amount of shots. So yeah, I should do something. I should come up with something. I think I'm going to go check out that bundle. And, oh, wait, I am. Just a minute. I'm going to go look at that and we're going to come right back. All right, guys, I did. I went ahead and I found her Ravelry bundle that she put together. There are 3 pages of gorgeous Advent calendar compatible projects. Oh my gosh, they are stunning. Some of them I've seen before in my searches, but other ones are new to me. So I kind of went down another rabbit hole. I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I want to do this. Look at this one. Hexagia. Did I show this one before? I don't know. But look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that stunning? Oh my goodness. I love that. I absolutely love that. Now you can make it to whatever you want it to. Theirs is just a scarf, but you can do whatever you want to with it. But look at all of these beautiful, beautiful pieces. These wraps just really incorporating all of those gorgeous minis. And, you know, obviously it's that time of year again. There are so many people that have created Advent calendars. I think mine is supposed to be a tonal, kind of going from one color to the next. So something like this, you know, more solid, not necessarily solid, but more along that line. But not necessarily the colors, but whereas this one, these, you've got more speckled, more whatever else in there, right? So not really sure because I'm not looking, but it's stunning. So I'm going to have fun looking at all of this. I think I went through this last year too when I got my Advent calendar. I'm like, what do I make with this? I wanted to come up with something that was just gorgeous. And this year I just want to make something. I mean, it's going to be gorgeous, right? So we don't need to stress over it. Oh, look at this. River City Wrap by Allison Lowe Ceros. Okay. Look at that. I don't know if it's the pattern in the wrap I'm drawn to or just the way the colors are going from one color to the next. Because, well, let's face it, sometimes that really keys us in is the colors, and other times, who knows? Oh, no, I like this. Oh, no longer available from one source. Aw, this one's not available anymore. That is a bummer. Look at this. Okay, that's a gorgeous top. That is pretty. Not available. That's a bummer. And look at how somebody else did this. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that be absolutely perfect? That would be stunning. But you know, sometimes you can look at the things and even though the pattern itself isn't available, kind of get an idea and then maybe find something else that's maybe similar and tweak it a little bit, do a little bit here, a little bit there. I mean, let's face it, most time for our different body sizes, we have to do that anyway. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a hit on any designer. We're all very unique individuals and our bodies just kind of, you know, they just look different. That's just how that works. Yeah, there's some really, really nice pieces. Look at this one. This one's by Amba O'Brien. And this is another garment that is gorgeous. I like that. I've made, I think just one design from her. It was a hat. I did do a hat from her stuff before, but she does some spectacular shawls. And I think quite a few of her shawls would also be very much worthy on making something with a beautiful Advent calendar like I've got right here. And I'm also looking at, because I don't know, I'm on that stupid sweater kick always, right? I mean, why don't I just find some of the sweaters I've already got and work on those? Ooh, I like this. Look at this. It's a scrappy V-neck. Look at that. those are some bold colors in there on their pieces. That's pretty. But I was also looking at something like that to do with, I've got other minis. I've got other little pieces and bobs and bits and things like that. And we've already discussed my colors don't match. So my leftovers are not like this, that are going to flow from color to color, that look like they actually like each other and are part of the family. Mine look like different people picked them out. It's the weirdest thing. You would think that more of my stuff would match. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Oh, look at this. Erin's making this one. This is the Battenberg blanket. Look at this. It is just, I think it's a 3-round garter stitch. I think that's what she keeps saying. I don't remember 100%. But she's using a neutral color just like they've got here. And then all of the minis, the scraps, the whatever. And I think what she's doing is fingering weight. And she's going down to, she's got multiple scrap projects going, and this one's hers. I have just a tiny, tiny bit of a little bit of a scrap left, and I've got enough to make one square, and then she'll do that. And when it's less than that, then she'll finally toss the little strings, the little bobs and bits. But yeah, it's going to be like a million ends to tie in, but okay, that's fine. You know, probably better to keep up on it as opposed to wait until the end. You might be hating life, but whatever. Ooh, the Quest. I love the name. So this one is by Melinda Messer. I don't know. I love the name, and probably because once we get and obtain our beautiful Advent calendars from whomever that we've gotten them from, like I said, this one's Blackbird Sycamore, we are on a quest to find the perfect pattern. So I think this one's quite wonderful. I think that is absolutely lovely to be called the Quest. That's just beautiful. But one of the other things too is you can look at other patterns, other shawls, other things, and stripe in. Or I keep looking at the garments going, oh wait, what garments have been done? This one's an actual Advent calendar 2020. What garments have been done? I would love to do a garment. Now, you know, any fingering weight sweater, because mine's fingering weight, you could go for the DK weight. Any fingering weight sweater can be turned into an Advent fingering weight sweater. You just put in that skein, whatever that is, and then go from this one to the next skein, into the next skein, and you continue on along that line. So anyone can be used into that, but somehow I just like to look at these and then determine and decide. And I love this. I like the way that it looks, except for, you know, we all have an except for, right? We always change things. I think it's beautiful. It's got those batwing sleeves. I don't think that would be very flattering on my body. You don't realize that when she's just got her arm down like this. You don't realize that so much, but yeah, that's that bat wing. Is that the right way to call that? Is that what that's called? I don't know, but here we go. You can see it here, right? You can see how that's laid out, and I love the stripes. Oh my gosh, the stripes and that particular Advent calendar that they used. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. She did a great job. It's gorgeous. And yeah, so I was looking at that, and I was looking at a lot of the different designs going, yeah, no, you can do whatever you want. And then look at this. Slay All Day Advent Wrap by Lofty Loops Yarn. So this is another one that's very much a sampler. And what I mean by that is each of the stripes that you're using, each of your skeins, you're changing your lace pattern. And if you're new to lace knitting or something along that line, I think this would be a perfect one. Look at that. And it looks like there's some simple brioche in there too. Yes, some brioche is actually very simple. And that one that is looking like in there is the simple brioche. And that is a stunning pattern. That would be, I don't know. I think that I've got like I think this is a pastel tonal. I think that's what this particular Advent is. I think this would be a gorgeous pattern also. But there's a lot of different designs. Of course, you know, I'm kind of stuck on the, I want to make a sweater. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I went through at least a 10-year dry spell on my sweaters, at least. Okay, it's more than that, but we count 10, where I started a bunch. I did. I started a lot of them. And in this last year, we figured that out because I found a bunch of them and I finished a few. I really have. I finished a few of them that I'd started 10 plus years ago. And yeah, I couldn't finish them. I don't know why. It was just all up here, right? You know, it's not like I wasn't making a bunch of stuff, because I was. I just wasn't finishing sweaters, which is, again, Weird. Okay, adult sweaters. For the grandkids, yes. Dresses that's like way more knitting than a sweater for myself, yes, not a problem. But could not finish a sweater for myself. And then I got that breakthrough. Why? No clue. What spurred it on? I don't know. But I'm glad I did, because at that point, my collection of sweaters and garments has just absolutely exploded. And now everything that I look at and everything I say is, oh, could I do a sweater with that? How many do I need? Let's get a sweater quantity. That was not the case before. That just was not the case before. So I just find that very humorous how we ebb and flow, and we change what we like, and we go from yarns that we like to patterns that we like, designers that we like, stitches that we like to do, where maybe we want really super complicated stuff, and then other times we want just garter stitch, just easy, just simple, just zen knitting, if you want to call it that. I just find it really kind of funny on that, and I just think it's really humorous as I'm looking through here going, oh, that would be a pretty sweater. Oh, I like that. That's a gorgeous garment. There are some lovely things. It's like, look at this one. This looks like a very simple garment. And then you've just got your stripes in there as you're trading from one to the other. Or another, I think it's Andrea Mowry, I think. Find Your Fade, a fade sweater. She's got the different size, different weights of yarn. I do have that. I've never made that. I've never made a fade sweater. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's the impetus. Yeah. Wow, that might be a fun one, because I should start another sweater. Because, I'm talking myself into it, right? We're sitting here and you can see my mind. It's just turning. I think, I'm going to look that one up. I think the Find Your Fade would be, that would be, okay. I'm going to get in trouble. Yep, it's going to happen. It's not Find Your Fade. Find Your Fade is the shawl, but it's along, let me see. I'm just a moment. One moment, please. I think you guys are probably yelling at me on, hey, wait a minute, it's this. No, fade sweaters. Not Find Your Fade is the shawl. Which one is it? Fade sweater. All right. I don't know. Okay, foundation fade, scrappy fade. I don't know. Somebody's. The Andrea Mowry, Comfort Fade Cardi. There we go. So faded pant size and faded adult size. Yes. Okay, so I did find it. It wasn't totally crazy. So I found the kids one first. So faded pint size, but they've got the adult too. That right there. I think that would look really cute. And yeah, obviously she's already talking about how you fade in from one stripe to the next, one color from the next. So that might work. All right. Okay. I don't need another sweater. No, I don't. I don't need another sweater. No. Do you believe it? Because yeah, set the iPad down, crazy lady. Just set the iPad down. Step away from your knitting needles. It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe in the yarn. It's okay. Just breathe in the yarn. Yeah, don't start anything else. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go play with some other yarn. I'm gonna go ahead and go not start something. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yes. All right. With that, I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.